Story 38. Busted at her bachelorette party. After meeting in college and a few years of dating, I asked my GF Jade, 22 female, to marry me, 22 male. She was ecstatic and went into overdrive with wedding planning. A month or so before our wedding, I had a bachelor party at a local strip club with a half dozen of my close friends, and my fiancé had her bachelorette party at her maid of honor's house with a couple of male dancers. I wasn't super jazzed since it was at a private house with beds and, privacy. It just seemed like a bad idea. I dropped the complaint after getting "it'll be fine" from the maid of honor and my girlfriend. I was hanging out at home the night of their party, anxious about her party since the Mo was a bit of a party girl. I didn't get a good vibe about their planned night. The good news was that I had an ace in the hole at the party since my cousin Anita was invited. I don't think most of them realized Anita was my cousin, just one of our friends. At about 11 p.m., I got a text from my cousin with pictures of what was going on at the party. There are half a dozen pictures of girls at her party doing sexual things with a couple of dancers. My stomach fell just seeing them. Anita said she tried to stop the festivities but got ignored to the point the Mo told her she was free to leave at any time. Most of these girls had boyfriends, and 2 of them were married. Nothing of my fiancé, but one of the Mo getting railed by one of the dancers. Just as I was about to send a text to Jade that the party was out of hand, my cousin sent me a few pictures of my fiancé holding some guy's junk, then one of her using her tongue and then one of him buried in her mouth. My cousin told me that all of them were completely drunk. After they had started doing sleazy stuff with the guys, Anita discreetly took pictures. My shock and anger for what was going on overrode what I consider a pretty chill approach to most drama. I had a plan for those pictures and jumped on my computer. I use photo editing software for my work. I took all the photos and blurred the guy's junk but made sure not to blur so much you couldn't see what was happening. I took all those photos and sent them to the wedding planning text group, including our family and hers, plus many of her friends at the party. I also posted them to SM and tagged everyone in the bachelorette party. In the group text, I said I was sorry, but the wedding was off, and I attached all of the edited photos Anita had sent me. I posted the blurred pictures on social media and said, I should be planning my life with my ex. Then I asked if anyone had a couch I could use for a few days. I had quite a few offers on the couch surfing request. When I sent the text messages, Anita said the party erupted, with people screaming at her. She laughed and said she needed to make a run for it. She started to console me, but I told her I started getting cold feet a couple of months ago and felt like it was too late to stop the wedding. Although it stung to see her do this with another guy, it felt like a weight had been lifted. The total impact of my retaliation was that every single woman at the party with a significant other was dumped or divorced by their partner, except for one of the married women who didn't partake in the dancers. She did get a good reaming for not leaving when the party went crazy, but she's still married. I found out one of the engaged women is pregnant. Now, she's about to be a single mom with an infant. I'm curious who the father is but not curious enough to pry. I got bombarded by their significant others for all the info I had. I was able to dig out more info for them after talking to Anita and getting back to their significant others, sending them the unedited pictures if they asked for them. One guy didn't ask and just walked away from his girlfriend when she went to work that next Monday. She left their place for work and came home to an empty apartment. The only one that seemed to come out okay was the maid of honor, except that she no longer has any friends. She had to shut down her SM accounts and change her cell phone number. I'm not sure if she is back on SM or not. I don't care. My ex? Yeah, she came home, delivered by her Mo, later that night still drunk and bald and screamed at me for forgiveness. Then, I spent a couple of hours caring for her while she was violently throwing up for the rest of the night. She was wasted to the point of being blackout drunk, and when she woke, she didn't remember anything from the night before. After showing her the pictures, I got a repeat performance of the bawling and begging. No, I didn't stay with her or completely forgive her. She allowed this to happen even though I was against it. I do see her from time to time, and we still talk. She's hinted at going out, but I told her it wouldn't be fair to her because there's no future in it. Jade's still pretty determined to stay in my life, but I'm determined to keep it as acquaintances, maybe something a little bit more, but I don't see a future. She's expressed that we could be friends with benefits for now. I have to admit I'm giving that some thought. I've dated a few times, but nothing seems to stick. I'm aware enough to know I have trust issues with women, and it's a problem with dating. I just don't know what to do. So many people seem to think I should give it another chance, but it just feels like it would happen again. So yeah, damaged goods.
I only post new and unique content. Please like and subscribe.